Hey there, Glenn at the Toy Temple, and today I'm taking a look at Hydro Man from the Marvel Legends Molten Man Build-A-Figure wave. And look at that translucent blue. Look at those arms. Man, comes with the Molten Man Build-A-Figure piece. Comes with Hydro Man himself. But man, I can't wait to get him out. On the side there, look at that artwork. That is menacing. Shooting that water right at you. My hands feel a little wet just looking at it. Hydro Man, knocked into the ocean by Spider-Man during the testing of an experimental generator, Morris Bench gains the ability to transform his entire body into water. And Morris, what a great name. But the wave here, we've got Scorpion, Spider-Woman, who was featured in our top 10 most wanted Marvel Legends a long time ago. You've got Doppelganger Spider-Man, these two Spider-Man, and Mysterio. Now, I really want this wave. I'm excited to get my hands on Molten Man because he's just so unique, and I don't think they're going to do another one like him for a long time. Plus, I'm excited for Far From Home. Are you excited? I know I am. So let's get to it. Crack open Morris Bench, aka Hydro Man, and I hope you'll join me. And here's Hydro Man out of the package. Let me tell you, let's take these water accessories off his feet. We'll take a look at those in a second, but looking at Hydro Man, he is awesome looking. And not to mention the fact that just the black shirt and blue jeans look with the black or with the brown shoes just screams that he's just a common man. And Spider-Man forced him into the ocean, and he's not just a guy wearing a big suit. He's a guy who had to suffer from an accident and then turn to another life of crime. But I really like this. The translucent blue gives you a look at some of the hinges and the articulation within them. I like that a lot. And you can tell there's a big time joint in there keeping that arm on. You can see it there through the light. And on the other side, he's got that big hinge right there as well. And you even have that articulation in both. And the sculpt is really nice on each of these arms. You can see the translucent blue coming in right through there. The little wave patterns looking awesome, like it's flowing right out of his arm, especially on this side with this little like wave coming through. Oh, it's great. And the hands, same thing, translucent blue. Oh, so delicious. It looks like rock candy. Oh, it's so good. The rest of the figure, the face especially, just kind of a goofy, dumb smile, the hair. You know, at the Universal parks, down in Florida, Universal Studios, they have a Spider-Man ride. And one of the things in that ride, spoiler alert, is Hydro Man pops out of the water and sprays, the audience as they ride by. For a character with this type of build, he's got some decent articulation. So moving from the top, he's got a hinge and a ball and peg neck. Goes all the way around, Exorcist style. Arms do go all the way around. He does have water swivel, up at the bicep. He does have full range of rotation and a hinge on the wrist. Same thing with this arm. And that looks good. And actually, you know what? Let's take the hands off. Ugh, there we go. And it actually, without the arms, it looks like he's just trying to flow some water at you. So I like that. The only thing I would say is missing is additional arms. Do Fantastic Four, Mr. Fantastic style. So you can pop the arms off and put some new arms on. Maybe make some goons with some extra heads that are laying around. He does have a hinge on the abs. It's not ab crunch, but it's definitely a hinge. The legs go back and front. They do have thigh swivel, double jointed knees. Does he have ankle rockers and ankle pivot? Yes, he does. Not bad. Not bad at all. But we're going to take a look at those accessories and then do a size comparison. So I talked endlessly about these two hands, and I'll just put them to the side, but let's talk about his little leg attachments. And I know Mysterio came with some, and this is nice. These are really great. And actually, they'll help the figure stand. I really like the effect. The mold is really good on these. Splashing. Almost making my photo box completely wet and saturated. It's nice. These are great. And they fit right on the figure. And if you lean the character back, almost as if he's being pushed back by his own power, he looks amazing. He looks really good, and he looks so happy about it. Look at that dumb face. Yeah, I love this. And here's your size comparison between Doppelganger, who I also got from the wave, Hydro Man, and Spider-Man 2099, whose body style is the exact perfect match, in my opinion, to Spider-Man. And we'll just take Doppelganger out. But they size compare really well. So overall, what do I think about Hydro Man? I think just kind of excited about how much I can pose him, play with him. He's awesome. I like the water accessories. I like the sculpt that they did. The translucent blue looks good. The outfit looks really great. I wish he came with additional arms though. That way you could have just a big bully, and he didn't have his water powers quite yet. I think it's a missed opportunity that he didn't come with those, but for what we got, this is really fantastic. I like it a lot. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. Missing some accessories. Would have been nice to have an extra, I don't know, super teeth grin face. Maybe a little bit of water, like, you know, how the Sandman Build-A-Figure looked. I know he's not a Build-A-Figure, but it would have been nice to have something additional. I'm always wanting more, you know? But I like the figure. I think it's great. I highly suggest if you find it, you pick it up because he's an underrated Spider-Man villain. And what's not to love? It's great looking. So with that, thank you very much for watching. Hit like, share, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments where you know Hydro Man from. Did you have him back in the Toybiz days where you could squirt water at you? I had that. So let me know if you had it. Make sure you check us out on both Instagram and Twitter, both at The Toy Temple. And remember, you're never too old to enjoy the things you love.